Well, it seems that a labor of love is in progress in Palm Springs. That's where some talented residents are honoring the place they call home. Steve Sumrall brings us this special tribute in tonight's Our Desert Past.
I hear Palm Springs. Palm Springs is pretty exotic and not far away. They call it Playground of the Stars.
To tell the story of Palm Springs history in a 2-hour musical is pretty complicated. So every person, no matter how amazing and fascinating they are, they have about 2 to 5 minutes of glory.
We're off on the road to Palm Springs.
Palm Springs Getaway is a nostalgic remembrance of the entertainers and events that made that city famous.
It is fiction, but it's fun fiction and with sprinkles of history of all the fun things that happened in Palm Springs and how Palm Springs actually came to be. Some of the original founders of the town, we talk about them.
Was really something. I had no idea Palm Springs had cowboys.
And all the way up to the celebrities of the 40s, 50s, 60s.
Many of us are too young to recall the Palm Springs Desert Circus, yet here it is, on full display. Other landmark events, such as the Palm Springs Follies and the Palm Springs International Film Festival, are also referenced, as well as many famous faces of the past, and some you may not have heard of.
Will Pablo, he helped bring in the water to the valley.
Now it's the ensemble players of the Palm Canyon Theater who are tasked with bringing these characters back to life. They say paying homage to their hometown is a special kind of privilege.
Oh, look at that.
It was a great feeling. It really was, yeah. To see the history being played out in front of you kind of makes sense.
It's a brilliant idea. The history of Palm Springs is so lush and so fun, with a lot of characters that have been here from the beginning of time.
Things will be going your way, too.
This is fiction based on fact. The makers of the show say that their intent is to entertain, as well as possibly inspire the audience to further look into local history.
Everyone gets just a little taste, a little nibble of what Palm Springs history is, and then we're hoping that maybe folks will take it upon themselves to do a little more investigating, a little more digging after that.
For Our Desert Past, this is Steve Sumrall, NBC Palm Springs.
The performance runs through March 13th. Showtimes and tickets can be found on their website, palmcanyontheater.net. We're back after this break.